back. We're still waiting. I'm here with Thomas.
My roots are growing out.
And special surprise guest, Lindsay Gassman, still here and still trapped in that same damn office. Lindsay, you got to go home.
But now I have a snack.
Oh, okay. So you're good for another what? Another week or so?
Yeah. No.
Gotcha. Well, last time we had a very fascinating masterclass on moments, best moments of Leonard Bernstein, and it led pretty seamlessly into a conversation about our year in review, our music year in review, and I thought that'd be very fascinating to explore. So, Tom, let's pick up right where we left off. You said number 2 was Jesus. Number 2 on your list was what again?
Mahler Symphony 2.
Mahler Symphony 2. And number 1 was, drum roll please, big reveal.
It's Puccini. It's Pavarotti singing a Puccini song.
What's the song?
It's from I don't know how to pronounce the opera. La Fanciulla del West. I don't know if either of you know that.
I'm very unfamiliar.
There was but it's a short song that I did.
Okay.
So that's why, because when I get in the mood for a song, that's all I listen to. And if it's a short song, then it gets repeated a lot. So this is like a shorter song. So, it gets a lot, and that's how it got 226.
Gotcha. 226 plays?
Yeah.
Nice. So what's 1 through 5?
Okay, 1 is that one, 2 is Mahler 2, 3 is 4th of July by Sufjan Stevens.
Oh, okay.
You know that one?
I haven't heard that one, but I know of him.
This is my shower song. It's sad. And even when I'm not feeling sad, sometimes when I'm in the shower, I like listen to sad music.
Okay.
So it's real sad.
But showers don't make you sad. It's just about the mood.
And
I'm
not sad, but I like a somber vibe when I'm in the shower sometimes.
Okay. And number 4?
Number 4, that Sacred Harp singing that I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
That's one of those songs.
Good.
Which I guess it's also kind of short, but there was, on the drive from the Crockett wedding to home, which was the first leg was like 2.5 hours. That's like all I listened to. So I got through a lot of plays, and that's how, even though that song only started a week ago, it made it up to number 4 on my list of the whole year.
That's pretty good. And then number 5.
Number 5 is Jackie 2001 remix.
Jackie? Wait, what song?
Do you know that clip of that Australian podcast that I sent you that clip of, where they stopped talking and sat in silence so the emergency song would come on, and it was that song.
It was that song.
Yeah, and I tried to get them to play it at the Crockett wedding, but I didn't realize that Carino Tamayo in the band Tamayo was performing. So if it had been a DJ, we would have gotten to hear it. But
yeah, speaking of songs that I requested for the wedding, I got to introduce, no, Karina already knew Gucci Flip Flops, but I've played Gucci Flip Flops on this podcast during Karina's interview.
Did that make it to your Spotify Wrapped?
No. So I'm an Apple Music gal, and of course I had an issue with my Apple Music. It got canceled on us, and then whatever. So let me go to the replay. My top 5 songs. See, these only have like the top one has 15 plays. So I'm just gonna breeze through mine real quick. It's a bunch of Hozier songs from the latest album, Unreal Unearth. Very good. And I think the reason, there's a lot of them in the top 5, and then I got Cuff It by Beyonce, and then I got Needed Me by Rihanna. Anyway, but I usually give that album a full spin when I listen to it, because it's you gotta sit down and just take it all in, start to finish. It's a fantastic album. So now, Lindsay, what's your streaming platform of choice?
Spotify.
Spotify gal? Okay. Mm-hmm. I respect that. I have not made the leap yet, but I'm thinking about it.
I think Spotify's too advanced for me.
Yeah.
My mom and I enjoy Hulu, and we get it for free with the student thing and all that.
Yeah,
anyway.
The bundle, and that makes sense.
You and Eve.
Me and Eve, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out
we
to
go
Eve.
Way back. Yeah.
Shout out Eve.
We go way back, all the way to the beginning, man.
Me and my mom. Okay.
Yeah. So number 1.
So I said as a joke, Halo, because it's a banger. But
Lindsay and I often go to the we'll text each other when we listen. There's this recording of Beyonce singing Halo a cappella in a hospital, and whenever I watch it, I text Lindsay, I just went to the hospital, and she goes, "Oh, preach it." Anyway, keep going. Actually, give us number 5 to number 1. We'll do a suspense thing.
Number 5 is a song by a band called Twerp, TWRP, which I believe stands for the initials of the 4 band members, but I would have to be sure. Anyways, it's a very techno 80s sounding thing that's very upbeat that I use to wake myself up in the car when I'm driving, and I do a lot of driving.
Yeah, nice.
It's called Starlight Brigade.
Okay.
Number 4 is Space Girl by Reliably Bad, which is a group with a jazz vocalist and trombone player, horn players, and a drum set. Good vibes.
Nice.
Number 3 is Dance the Night from the Barbie movie.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
I haven't seen the Barbie movie yet.
Really?
I know.
Wow.
I haven't seen it. And I haven't seen Oppenheimer.
I think I'm going to upload this on December 14th, so Barbie streams tomorrow on Max.
Wow.
So run, don't walk.
Run, don't walk.
That's
my favorite. Run, don't walk is one of my favorite things that you say.
You know my favorite part of there's this one part that's just so juicy in Dance the Night. It's when she leads into the second verse. Do you know the part I'm talking about? She's got this little vocal riff. Wait, do you know what I'm talking about? Or are you trying to think of it?
Lately I've been...
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, great.
Yep, juicy.
Yes. Now, my Spotify Wrapped really wanted to make sure I knew that the top 2, number 2 and number 1, were concentrated in the month of July. It told me that specifically.
Okay.
It was in July, you really...
Did you have a weird month in July?
Huh?
Did you have a weird month in July?
In July, I was working at a music camp for 7 weeks.
Okay.
And we had no internet. All I had was 100 songs that I chose to download that I thought would be most useful at this camp.
Okay.
And anyway, number 2 is Cool Summer by Taylor Swift. And
that was,
This camp is a Swiftie camp through and through.
Gotcha.
And I like this song. It is very good.
It is good.
So
and that was right around when people were rediscovering it too, so makes sense.
Yep. And number 1 is Golden Slumbers Remastered by the Beatles.
Wow.
Because
Lindsay's going classic on us.
Yeah. Every morning for 7 weeks, I would wake my campers up, and they got to choose what song my alarm clock made, because the deal we made was that they had to be out of bed, their feet had to be on the floor by the time the song ended.
Ah, okay. And to this day, they hate that song.
It would accidentally play during the day, during one of the activities, they'd be like, ah!
And they just scream. Oh my god, that's fantastic. See, this was fun. I'm glad you brought up the Apple Music thing, because I think it's fun to just take a peek into everyone's year. We should. I'll put together a playlist and maybe share it. Those 15 songs.
We'll
pretend we have followers. Oh man. Well, hey everybody, thank you so much, Lindsay. I know you got a jet, don't you?
I'm good now.
Something happened?
You're not taking the bus?
I'm taking the next bus now.
Oh no!
No! You're worth it.
Lindsay, you're the best. I'm sorry to hold you up. Thank you. We're wrapping up Lindsay Gassman week here on the pod. Two episodes, 2 heaping helpings of Lindsay Gassman. This was a blast. So, Lindsay, great to see you. Tom, see you next time.
Mm-hmm.